Hello, folks. All right, so as you can see, things look weird, and there's a little notice on the screen that lets you know that due to technical difficulties, I'm going to be streaming over on my Facebook page, on Tiny Village Music on Facebook. And I am now live on Facebook here. So I'm going to leave this up for a little while, but head on over to Facebook if you want to see me change my strings. Again, apologies for the inconvenience. I am learning new things every day. Okay. So I'm just going to chill for a few and allow folks to find their way over here, and maybe I'll just play a little bit of music in the meantime. Let me pick an instrument here. Let's see. Alright, if you're joining me on Facebook here, what you may have missed is that this stream was originally going to be on YouTube, but I was unable to get that working properly with the right camera angles and everything, so I had to emergency switch over here to Facebook. Okay, so I am going to be changing my ukulele strings. I've got my ukulele ready to go here, and I've got a fresh set of strings, and I have a cleaning cloth, and I have my little tuning or restringing tool. I've got my cutters there, and on the other side of this particular tool is a string winder, which makes things just a little bit easier. You can totally do it without. You can use a regular set of wire cutters. These guys have wire cutters, but I'm actually going to use these little plier tools for something else a little bit later on when we get to those strings. I'm going to switch over to the other camera here. This ukulele here is probably the most desperate for new strings of all my ukuleles right now, and maybe I'll string this one. The reason I don't want to do that right away is because this is it's not super unique, but it's a little bit unique in its bridge design and how the strings go. Typically, you may be used to seeing ukuleles with the ties, where you tie the strings on the end here. And that's pretty common, and that's usually what people are most nervous about attempting is tying the strings onto the bridge. Well, this ukulele is kind of cool because the strings just go through this little hole here, and then they wrap up here. Basically, all you're doing is tying a knot on the end of a string to prevent it from going through the little notch there, like so. Okay. So this is a little bit simpler than tying the knot around the bridge, but it still requires a little bit of work. But anywho. I can already hear just in strumming this that it just sounds a little dull, so I'm looking forward to changing these strings. Let's see if we can get a little we're just going to skip ahead there. and then you make up an ending because you forgot how to play the song. Alright. Alright, we're going to put this ukulele aside for now. Like I said, maybe we'll come back to it, but I'm going to turn us around here. And we will start as soon as I fix the camera angle here. Yeah, rotate my phone. Trying, Mr. Facebook. Hey there. Hey there. Hey, come on, we were doing so well. We were doing so well before. You can't rotate your phone while recording. But if I can't rotate my phone while recording, why did you just rotate my phone? That's my question. That's my question, Facebook. All right, we're gonna sign out. We're gonna sign back in. We're gonna make this work. I promise. Okay. And we are back live on Facebook. Okay. So, if you've stopped by the YouTube page, you have probably noticed that we're not able to stream the way that I want to stream through YouTube today. So we are going to be doing our string changing on Facebook. So I'm on the Tiny Village Music Facebook page. You can see the URL is in the YouTube video there. So if you found me on YouTube, head back on over to Facebook and join me there. Alright, so I'm going to get started here. I've got all my tools. I've got my tea. Let's see. I've got air conditioning. Currently in New Mexico, and it's rather warm, so I will die if I go probably more than 10 minutes without the AC, so I apologize for the sound. But here we are with our soprano ukulele and some old strings that need to go. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to loosen the string that I want to change. So I'm going to start by doing that. So I'm just going to start with my 4th string, which is my G string. And I'm going to enjoy the sound as I turn it down. Now, if this is taking too long for you, you may want to consider using the string winder. Now remember, I've got like a sort of fancy one where it's got like the wire cutters on the other end with the string winder there, and this will just allow you to make it go by a little bit faster. You can crank it, and then once it is about loose enough, I can just pull the string off. Or, even better, I could just cut it. Bloop. Just like so. And then I can take it off of either end. Go. Nice and easy. And then I can do the same thing down here. Basically, I can just grab the knot now and pull this bit of string through. Whop. Whop. And there we go. All set. Now, I prefer to change out the strings one at a time, so I prefer not to take all of my strings off and then put the new strings on. I suppose there's something to be said for maintaining, proper tension on the ukulele, but it also just helps me keep track of things and not lose my place. Another helpful thing is that I can also refer to my other strings when it comes time to tying the bridge on, and how to tie the string onto your tuner up here. So I have all of these other examples that I can refer to. The next thing that I'm going to do is I've got my little cleaning cloth here. So t-shirt will work just fine, but this one came in a little ukulele package that I got. So I'm just going to use that to clean out my fretboard a little bit. Lots of stuff can get up in there. Let's see. It actually doesn't look too bad right now. There are oils that you can get and apply to help preserve the wood. There are cleaning solutions that can help really get out some of the gunk, like the dead skin and any other dirt and debris that might end up on your fretboard. But I'm kind of going the budget route and just using this cleaning cloth to give it a good rub. And we can leave it at that. Okay. So I am going to, at this point, say goodbye to the YouTube stream. If you stopped by over there, again, apologies, and thank you for joining me. And I hope you will find your way over to Facebook if you want to join me as I change the rest of my strings. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye.